Hello, guys. Welcome back to No For Real podcast. This is Yasmeen.
And this is Thuraya. Welcome back.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, Habibi. How are you?
Pretty good. I did teeth whitening last night and I kept it overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And now my teeth are a little bit sensitive.
Oh, it hurts?
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't hurt too bad. Like I've been in worse situations. Bless you. But that's what's happening now. Like I feel like once I get a lot of air in or a lot of air out, I feel a little bit of sensitivity. But it's not that bad.
Yeah. What's this called?
Are you going to sneeze again? Bless you. Bless you. That's pollen season.
Yeah.
For sure. And I have the door open.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm fixing this situation now. I've been to the doctor and
That's true.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
I don't know if I should be putting my HIPAA business out there.
Do they know? Do they know that you have problems with your nose and breathing?
No, they don't. Well, yes, a little bit from the cat, but
give them a quick recap.
Okay. So in my entire family, it's inherited. We have issues with our nose.
Inheritance. She has nothing to do with this, okay?
Literally. No, but my mom has the exact same issue, and I went with her to the doctor, and the doctor was telling me that we have the same kind of jaw issue as well, because he was telling me that my tongue, when I sleep at night, it reflexes back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it flips back.
It flips back, which makes me make noises at night when I sleep.
Of course, makes sense.
So, and he said that I might have sleep apnea, which I'm not looking forward to, but it made sense because he asked me questions about me being tired the entire day, me feeling sleepy most of the time, not focusing sometimes on things while I'm working. And he was like, yeah, that's because if your sleep is not... if you're not like deeply asleep, right, and resting, you're just basically closing your eyes for 8 hours, and it doesn't matter how many hours you sleep, you're not getting your rest hours. So I'm in the journey of me actually getting a sleep test, which I'm excited about.
Okay, you haven't gotten it yet?
No, I'm gonna get it in 3 weeks. It's gonna be at home.
Okay.
And actually, I have a what's this called? What do you call that? I forgot. Where your septum of your nose is tilted, and they need to fix it.
Okay.
So
a surgical thing has to happen. To fix the tilt.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'm fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I'm fine. You know what? As long as I stop sneezing and doing all this crazy shit.
I agree. As long as you sleep comfortably at night. And you start smelling things normally like a human being, and you get your regular taste back.
Yes.
Because I feel like it's all adding up.
It is, and I told him.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, it does affect it, like on the long run, because he was like, you're already coming to me and your nose is very inflamed. So
why
were you
while.
Waiting?
Like 6 months plus, right?
It's been a minute.
You waited.
Like last year, it was just whole crazy.
I feel like after your graduation or during your graduation, something happened.
Remember how many times I got sick?
2023, yeah.
And I was taking so many antibiotics.
Yeah.
And I cut off my antibiotics because I was like, I'm tired of it. And it was giving me stomach issues, like really, really bad. So, and antibiotics are horrible for your stomach, but I neglected it and it was affecting my nose.
I feel like that's when it really started.
Yeah. Yeah, it really, true.
Something
during
triggered.
that time, then I got Rita back. And that whole thing, my allergies were really bad as well. So he just told me, I was like, it's multiple things. It's very inflamed. And that I need to be getting the surgery. Which he told me it's like 30-minute surgery. So it's not bad.
An office surgery, right?
No, he said we might have to go to the hospital. But I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
You know what? One thing, I'm crazy. But I love the thing they give you before
anesthesia.
Okay. It puts me on a whole nother level.
You like to be put down.
Like sleeping,
Yeah.
Yeah. I got one like last year for another like a small procedure, and I've never slept this good.
How long did they put you down for?
30 minutes. It was like the whole procedure was like 30 minutes.
Okay.
I think maximum. 30 minutes.
The only time I was under anesthesia was for my nose job, and I was under anesthesia for 3+ hours.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been
I didn't
a
feel
good
nothing.
sleep. Yeah, you wouldn't. You're out.
Exactly. I woke up and I was like, oh, we're done? Cool.
There's nothing to
Yeah,
feel.
absolutely.
It felt so good afterwards too. That was the best day that I've slept in my entire life. I just went home dizzy as hell and I slept like a baby. Woke up
That's
the next
good.
morning.
That's really good.
That was really, really good. So
So
yeah,
now you
I'm
have to do
excited.
the at-home test.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, we're gonna do the surgery.
Okay, that's good.
Which
I'm excited for you.
I'm excited.
I hope it's before summer starts.
Yeah. And he told me this is not going to be like a nose procedure where you like it takes you forever to heal or something.
Okay.
It's gonna
So
be
it's an
very
internal
easy.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Internal, nothing crazy.
That's
it will
good.
be very easy. But yeah,
That's
I'm
good.
very excited.
That's good news, you guys.
Yeah.
Because she's been waiting on that appointment for over 2 months, right?
Yes.
Since January.
True. And first time I went, my primary doctor did not send the referral. Shout out.
Shout out, y'all.
Thank you very much, sir. He really did me dirty. I was at the office and I'm ready to go into my appointment and they were like, well, your doctor did not send the referral.
Yeah. I bet that feels
I was
some
like,
type of
"Oop,
way.
I'm gonna go home. Bye, guys." But it was fine. I'm excited actually to smell things again because I'm tired of it. And my taste
I feel like
buds
you're
are
going to sound
changing.
a little bit different.
I'm so excited. I'm
You're gonna
noticing
sound
like
different.
on the podcast, if you see the very few first seasons
Yeah.
compared to the
Yeah.
latest ones from last year, I sound completely different.
That's funny.
Yeah, I do. Like I always sound like
Something is going on, like
And
stuffy.
or
You
also-
have like a stuffy nose.
exactly, or I'm like breathing heavy. Even
Yeah.
with my friends, when I hang out with them or I talk to them on the phone, sometimes they're like, "You're breathing heavy." Like,
Yeah.
so I'm just
It's
excited.
going to be over. I'm really excited for you.
Me too.
I know it's,
Thank you.
it's not going to be tough. It's going to be easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be smelling flowers again.
Yes.
And just
Yes. And if something smells bad, you can actually be like, hey, something smells bad. Not
Literally.
just like forget about it.
Literally.
Nobody smells it.
I'm not really looking forward to that because, especially at work, sometimes they're like, "Oh, it smells bad." Like,
And you're
in a
like, "I
certain-
don't
and I'm
smell
like,
it."
"I don't smell nothing, guys. Let's go."
I mean,
But
should
yeah.
we jump into our subject today?
Yes.
Self-sabotage.
Yes.
I'm not too familiar with like the term and what it is, but
You want me to explain?
yes.
So self-sabotage is basically if there is something good that is going to happen in your life or you deserve something good,
Yeah.
you actually ruin it for yourself,
Yeah.
thinking that you either don't deserve that
Yeah.
or
It's a very
you
heavy
just-
topic, y'all.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's very heavy, but I feel like a lot of people are going through that lately a lot.
unintentionally. Like you start doing it unintentionally.
Yes, unintentionally. And it causes you time of your life. It causes you really good friendships, relationships, really good
really scary.
opportunities. And sometimes it's a one-time thing. You either get it or you've lost it forever.
Wow. Self-sabotage.
Yeah. Just thinking on top of your head, what was the most
I feel
recent
like
thing
my
that
entire life is self-sabotage at this point, you know?
Yeah.
Because like every time something happens, I'm too afraid to even celebrate it, or I don't know, like it's
But you do it.
I do celebrate things. It's just like
Not celebrate it. I'm saying as in, let's say, for
I
example.
do think that I deserve more though. Every time I get something, I'm like, I deserve better.
Yeah, then you're not
more.
self-sabotaging in that case. Self-sabotaging is, let's say, for example, you met somebody that is really good, a good person and everything is going fine. You guys
Yeah.
are, in a relationship and everything. And then you start nitpicking on
I do
stupid
that.
shit. And then you try to ruin the relationship. You literally try to self-sabotage, like sabotage the whole relationship. You try doing stuff that you're like pushing the person away. You don't allow them to be in your life. You don't allow them to help you. You don't allow them to love you.
Yeah.
And you're just mean and all of that just because you
Look,
want.
sometimes
Yes,
sometimes
yes.
before my period, I get like that.
Girl, get out of here.
I swear, no, I'm serious.
That's you
like
being
I start
moody.
nitpicking on everything just to make a problem. Like, I cannot have a good day. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, you're not having a good day today.
That's period craziness. That's every girl's craziness. We all got that. Self-sabotage is literally you ruining that whole thing forever.
Okay.
It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like there are degrees to this, huh?
there is, but it all leads to Rome. Like,
Yeah.
it all leads you to losing that thing. You're self-sabotaging,
Yeah.
you know?
Wow. Have you
Yes.
self-sabotaged something?
Yes.
Really? Like
Yeah.
what?
I tend to self-sabotage
Your
good
life?
potential
Oh, okay.
relationships.
Okay.
I'm guilty of that, and I'm not even gonna
like
lie.
how?
Like, I don't allow the other person to be in my life at all. I don't allow them to come close to know me, who I am, and I don't allow to be who I am really with them.
What's stopping you? Like, do you think you're just being protective? Or you think that you don't deserve it?
Not that I don't deserve it.
Right?
I
'Cause
know.
I feel like
know.
we
It
always think that
depends.
we deserve better.
No.
Like I'm just talking me and her. Like, I know
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
love yourself. I know that
Yeah.
I love myself, and I know you strive to better things.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
I strive
That
to
we
better
work
things.
to be a better person.
Exactly.
Yes,
like, I
yes.
know that.
But I'm not saying that I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
But I was at that point one time where I felt like it's not that I don't deserve it. Mm-hmm. I felt like I shouldn't. Like, I should not.
Are you afraid of losing it?
I'm just afraid of letting anybody close, period.
Like, what is making you afraid? Not succeeding in the relationship, being disappointed,
Just opening
them breaking
up.
your heart.
Just opening up.
You don't
Because I
wanna
feel
open
like
up?
the next time a heart gets broken, somebody's going to jail, you know?
But don't you feel like it's part of life? Like, people are the only disappointments that you will encounter in your life. Like, the only thing that makes life hard are people.
Yes,
you know, the fact that they exist in life.
That's you talking to Yasmeen now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about me back then
Back
when
then.
I self-sabotaged.
Before you notice that that's what you're
Yes,
doing
exactly.
to your life.
It's
Okay.
like, yes, I have no chance. I'm not even going to open up. There is no point of me opening up. There is no point of wasting the other person's
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And I should just be, staying in my lane and healing over everything. You know, that illusion of you should heal before you open up to anything else. That's it. In my opinion, that's an illusion.
Yeah, I think so, because you're never really healed. I feel like you're always healing from something, but you just have to be cautious that you are healing of something and allow yourself to heal.
Yeah.
And know that there might be situations or times that you could hurt the other person, so you have to acknowledge your actions. And then it will work. But if you are delusional and thinking that there's nothing going on and there's nothing to heal and you're all healed up, it's not really healthy.
You can't not heal without being interactive with another person. You just can't. It's impossible, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I've experienced it.
I feel like
and I know it's
socializing is
impossible.
a remedy to a lot
Yeah.
of the psychological things that we do as human beings.
Yes.
Like trying to be lonely or put yourself in a box alone and not socialize with people is only gonna harm, no matter what situation you're going through. I feel like we are meant to be in a community as human beings, from like ancestors to now.
Yeah.
Like, we're always in a community kind of setting.
I feel like, specifically me, like I said this before, I do not thrive in a place where I feel like I'm just by myself.
Yeah,
Not
same.
that I'm a loner. I love being alone.
Same.
I love being left alone, and I really get really creative when I'm by myself.
But you enjoy.
But I need to be around community.
Yeah,
like, if
same.
I'm just walking out in the street by myself, enjoying my alone time, but I'm in a community-centered place where people are walking out in the street.
Yeah.
You know, life is very social,
Same.
and then you get really you get to look at other people and how they are going by their day, and you get inspired by that. But yeah, it just also depends on the environment, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because that's something that I feel like I've been putting away, is in me thinking that I can survive in a place where it doesn't allow me to be that version of myself.
I'm thinking about if I have done self-sabotage in some way somehow. I tried, I think, after my mom passed away to not welcome anybody in my life because I was like, my mom is my true love. You know, I'm not going to love nobody. Like, no way. I was self-sabotaging love in general. Like, I had no desire to give love to nobody, you know? I felt like nobody is deserving of my love. My mom is the only person that I truly love. And my definition of love was for my mom only. Like, I didn't think that love existed anywhere else but with my mom. And I did sabotage myself in some years of that. Like, even when I was in a relationship, I truly kept telling myself, you're not in love, you're not in love, you're not in love, this is just relationship. Like, I did not allow myself to experience love in a romantic way. I don't know what happened, but I did allow myself to love again and actually understand that love comes in so many different ways, and I can actually experience love with somebody other than my mom, because I felt like there is no love after my mom for years. But now that I think about it, it was self-sabotage, because like that's just a thought that I kept telling myself and living life based on that self-sabotage. Like, you know, that's I guess that's an example of something that I went through, and I feel like it does reflect in a way
And
where it's self-sabotage.
I feel like people who were in your life also know how much of a growth that took for you to get to that point. Because
I feel like there are still things that I do that I feel are an obstacles. They cause obstacles to my goals, and I should work on them, because in my opinion, it's self-sabotage, especially if it's something that I can control. But I decide not to control it because I keep telling myself you can't control it, but you can actually control it.
yeah,
You know?
yeah,
I feel like that's part of self-sabotage. Like, it can come in small things and then it grow to a bigger thing.
of course.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about it.
Yeah.
It could start as a thought,
Yeah.
and then the next thing you wake up to is you really
Living
causing
that.
a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
life-changing decision. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
it's very tricky and it's very scary because yeah, it could just be very small, and then you could cause losing a friend, a family member that you don't talk
A
to
career,
anymore,
a job, a
career.
dream. Honestly,
Yeah,
it can
anything,
happen. You
anything.
can lose your life too, honestly, if you keep sabotaging yourself and
Yeah,
not paying
time.
attention. Like, this is something I can change, I can control changing. Let's work on it to make my life better. I know it is the thing that I need to do, but not doing it is self-sabotage.
True.
Yeah, so a lot of people do also. I feel like it comes from childhood, to be honest, or like in going through trauma that caused something. You know, I don't feel like we are born self-sabotaging
No, of
human
course. If
beings, you know?
if you were taught as a kid that that you shouldn't be looking further, that you shouldn't
Yeah.
be running after your dreams, that you shouldn't be doing this and this and that you're not worthy of these things, of course, when you're going to grow up, you're going to be self-sabotaging right and left, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to be normal to you. And I feel like that's the most dangerous part, because people would do it without realizing that they're doing it, right? It's like, at least we're aware of things when we self-sabotage,
And we want to change them,
yeah,
and we know that it's
grow
wrong.
and learn.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
but some people, they do it on a daily basis without them even realizing or knowing what a self-sabotage is.
Yeah.
And that is terrifying to me. And I've encountered people like that in my life, and they just do it on a daily basis, and it's normal to them.
Do you think being addicted to something that harms your body is self-sabotage,
Definitely.
right?
Ooh,
It
definitely.
starts as a self-sabotage,
Yeah.
and then it becomes uncontrollable,
Yeah.
maybe.
Anything. Phone. Using your phone
Yeah,
too
I
much,
feel like that's
wasting your time, doing drugs, anything that you're doing harming to you is self-sabotage.
yeah.
But that's why I'm saying this is something that is like pulling you toward that you're really addicted to it. And it's just like it's much harder than in our case. We just realize one thing that we did back then and we learned from it. It's like a consistent
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
that you
yeah.
do on a daily basis.
Wow.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
I don't think sometimes, like, when do you think, okay, I'm thinking now, like, do you think if you set up goals to yourself that are like throughout your journey to your goal, you encounter disappointments or letdowns, and then you sit down with yourself and be like, oh my God, I did something bad. It's all my fault. Is that self-sabotage? Or that's just you setting the wrong goals at the wrong stage in your
no.
life?
Are you continuing to make the goal happen, or are you stopping? If you're stopping, you're self-sabotaging big time.
Gotcha. But if you
But
keep moving,
if you keep moving, we
and
all
find
have
other
down
situations,
times. Yes, we all have down times. If I'm going to have a goal to be a doctor in that specific time, and during my time of in that being a doctor in my journey, I'm always like crying, being frustrated, having some bad days. That's normal. I'm picking up myself and continuing toward my goal. But if like halfway I'm like I can't do it, I'm incapable of doing it. I can't.
you start feeding yourself
Negative
those,
stuff.
yeah.
Then and you stop actually moving toward your goal. Then you are self-sabotaging.
Yeah.
Have you ever started something and then like?
Yeah. Things that I don't like to share with people, but yeah.
Yeah, but just like
I
a general.
have done bad things. Like when I wake up in the morning, it was a very bad routine that I set up for myself, and it wasn't doing any justice to me, It was just a very bad morning routine that starts my day on a bad pages and bad vibes, and I had to tell myself that this routine is not serving you and it's only self-sabotaging your day. Basically every day is the same cycle and it's just self-sabotage. So I had to break something and change it.
But I feel like that's for the better.
Yeah.
That's something good.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Was
as
your
in,
question
like,
something else?
I'm saying as in you're walking toward a good goal.
Yeah.
And you just self-sabotaged it. You're just midway. You're just like, hell no.
No, because I feel like every dream or goal that I had and I changed my path is because I have better things. Like it was, like I'm halfway and then I see it and I'm like, no, this is not really what I want.
Redirected.
Exactly. It's like, no, I didn't have a full image before. Now it's more clear to me what that thing is. I don't really wanted that thing. I thought I want to, but no, I'm a stop,
Yeah.
So yeah, I have done that before and I don't regret the time.
That's important. No, because there is a very fine line between you thinking that you're self-sabotaging and you might end up completing the whole road and not liking it at the very end and it's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
Or it could be just simply you're trying something out.
Yeah.
And you basically just don't like it. It doesn't align with your path. And
it's
okay
okay
for you to leave
with
it
my
midway.
future.
Exactly.
Like how I see my future. It's like it doesn't align.
Yeah. And that is fine.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very hard for people to distinguish whether they're self-sabotaging or they're making a good choice. And
I agree. I had to go through that multiple times.
God, that's the hardest thing.
Yeah. It's like, do you really not want it? Or are you self-sabotaging yourself?
Yeah.
Do you, tell me exactly what you do not want. Like, I had to literally sit down with myself and put my thoughts into words and be like, okay, that makes sense. Yes, I agree to my thought. Therefore, I'm not self-sabotaging. I'm actually picking a choice, picking a future, that is different than what I wanted to. but it is a consistent thought till you sit down and tell yourself exact words that you're thinking about.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes your thoughts, you can think about things, but you cannot put them into words. And I feel like when that happens, you are confused, and you really need to sit down and put your thoughts into words to get a clarity on what you want. Yeah. This topic is crazy, y'all. I've been thinking about it for the past 5 hours, like the whole day. Seriously, I finished studying and then I was like, okay, self-sabotage. I need to think about this. What is this? And then I did Google some stuff to just know the term and versus other things that people confuse. And it was heavy, you know, literally.
It's very heavy and it's very confusing.
Yeah, and then I went to the gym and I kept thinking about it the whole time. I wasn't listening to nothing. I don't even know what music was playing in the gym.
You're just like deep
just
in
thinking,
the songs. Yeah. To me, I just started realizing like the things that I self-sabotaged in my life since we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's just a bunch of things came into my brain and I'm like, that was the point that you brought up. It's like either it's I really self-sabotaged or I really pushed something away that could have hurted me if it has been in my path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that realization was like, whoa, you know, I didn't think that this thing is actually not self-sabotage when I was thinking of it the entire time as it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's very, very heavy. I agree with you.
You know, one thing I really want to try is hypnotherapy. I really want people to hypnotize me.
Why?
And do that type of therapy. I feel like it's very healthy to break a cycle that you don't want, or like it opens doors for you to see things that your mentally cannot see.
I'm unfamiliar with the whole thing.
It's basically like,
I know what hypnotizes is, but
it's a therapy. They do it in a way where it's therapeutic. Like they let
just
you
to distract you off of your own thoughts.
Yes, they let you think in things that you cannot think of when you are not.
But how do you trust that person that is hypnotizing you? Because I know therapy, yes, and it's a therapist, but not all therapists are good.
That's the thing. Like, you really have to know where you're going, like who you're trusting, because they're gonna basically take control of your body.
I don't know if I want to do that. That's scary.
Yeah, I mean, they say the person who unalived Kennedy was hypnotized. Yeah, that's what they say, and he says that he has no recollection of what he did. So it could be a fact, it could be not, but that's what some of the files in his case have shown. And I truly believe it, because like in high school, whenever we had a dance, either homecoming or prom, sometimes we have an after party, like the school does an after party, and they bring somebody that picks students from school and put them on the stage and hypnotize them. And some of them would actually do things. It didn't work on me, never worked on me. Maybe because I was just a kid, you know, and in a shock already, just like not allowing it to work.
Yeah.
But some kids, it worked on them. They would do physical things, and then he wakes them up and they're like, we do not remember what we did. We do not know what we did. Oh my God. And they're just like from my school. Like they're not like strangers that he brought.
He paid them
exactly.
Or something. Yeah.
And no, it's actually people from school, and it works. So I truly believe it. And I really want it to be
terrifying. And it was with nothing that helps.
It's like they have to concentrate on one thing. I really don't remember, but it worked like twice, two different times that I watched this guy do it. It worked on some students.
That's a scary. Oh my God.
Like they do physical things, not just mental. So imagine it can be so helpful
Yeah.
to a lot of people.
Or it could
Or
be
it could be damaging.
crazy.
Yes, I know, but I'm thinking about it positively, and I really want to try it and give it a shot because I feel like it's a good thing. Like sometimes people tell you you can't reach what you can't imagine. You can't achieve what you do not see. And sometimes when you are mentally not able to see the things or imagine them, it's a good way to be hypnotized. And
I don't know. I don't know that.
yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, but I really want to try it. I don't know. One day, I'm really manifesting.
But what would you want to do?
I'm not gonna tell y'all.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That was on me.
Yeah. No,
I should have not asked that question.
no.
Okay.
It would be something really good for me. Like I want it to be for me.
I'll probably.
It works. It truly works. It's a type of therapy that does work
I don't know.
because it's true. If you don't imagine things and you don't see them, how can you work for them? You know, if you don't. Okay, I mean, we really wanted to do product, your favorite product of the week.
Oh, yes.
So can you tell us your favorite product of the week?
Do
You
we
don't
bring
have
the-
to have it. I mean, you can just tell us.
Okay. My favorite product of the week is my lip liner from Huda Beauty.
She's been obsessed
Yes.
since you got this shade. I did not see you in any other one.
Yes, but I have two things to talk about it.
The lip liner?
The lip liner, the top one. The
What is it named?
outer. Oh my God.
The
Why you
name of
put
the
me-
lip liner.
I went blank. I forgot
okay.
it. The brown one.
Okay, so it's the darkest shade that
The
she
darkest
has?
shade of brown. Yes, it is the darkest shade. I love it.
Okay.
But I'm going to talk about my terracotta because that's my very favorite one.
She put me on that and it's so good.
It's so good. And
I feel like it's a universal color that fits on everybody. It's so
literally,
nice. I love it.
shout out to Trisha. She put me on that.
It's really good.
It's so good. She knew what she was doing. But I lost the
Cap?
cap.
Just roll it down extra.
I rolled it really down and it still dried. So I'm really sad, you know?
Yeah. Last time I got a lip pencil, I think I ordered it from Sephora. It was Huda Beauty Terracotta, and I think I paid $11 because I had like $10 in my account. So it
that's
felt
the
like
best
I never
feeling.
spent money.
Literally,
so it was
that's
so
girl
good.
math.
Exactly.
Your math is right. It's
it was
mathing.
so funny.
It's only $11.
I was so happy.
Fuck yeah.
But it's
Hell
a
yeah.
really nice shade. Like I have it in my purse. I never take it off. Even when I'm going to the gym, I just put a little bit and it looks so natural. Like it's just a shade. It's adding a shade.
It's the perfect thing if you are running to the supermarket or the
Yeah.
HEB or whatever.
Because it doesn't really, with
Yeah,
our
it's
skin
nothing.
tone and our lip colors, it's like the neutral, dark, like the perfect contour for our
Yes,
lips, for
it
a
just-
natural look.
It just lines your lips. That's all.
Yes.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Like this one, you could tell.
Which
have
I
a
like
lipstick.
both, but
But the other
terracotta
one-
is like every day.
Yes.
I'm reaching out for it every day.
The other one for everything. Gym, going to work, if you're working
Yeah.
in a heavy...
or a night out, anything.
Literally. True.
Yeah.
If you have like a very smoky eye type of thing, terracotta
It's really
is
good.
perfect with it. So yeah, those are my favorite. I
So
love
Huda
it.
Beauty lip liners.
Yes. She is...
I agree.
yeah,
I'm
I
on
love
them
her.
too. I'm on that same
They're
ship.
so good.
But my favorite product for this week is this one. This is YSL Lip Plumber. It's so good.
Hell yeah. Let me see.
So good. I saw the color and the the reflection it has, and I was like, oh, I don't think it's gonna work
glittery.
out on me. And it's a plumber, so when you put it on, it's like sensational. You feel some things on your lip. Yeah.
You know what I remember? I remember Future when he says sensational. You remember that one?
Yes. But
So-
it feels so good, and I don't know, all the colors are so good. I'm wearing this color. It's
It looks
brown.
so cute.
But I love how it looks like, and it can look more natural if I put less or like a lighter lip liner, not a darker one.
okay.
It can look different ways because
on different
different
base.
liners,
On
exactly,
different
different
bases.
base,
Okay.
different liners. So
Okay, that's very cute.
I think it's their new product. They just released those, and I don't know. I love it. I like it a lot. It's definitely
That
a
is very
thing.
cute. I love that.
I feel like this whole week I've been using it, so definitely happened to be one of my favorite things for
Hell
this
yeah.
week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're back from from our product.
Favorite product of the week. Y'all, it's gonna be random as F.
Yes.
Like it can be
Just-
beauty, it can be clothes, it can be kitchen, it can be anything.
We really like for y'all to be inside of our brains. And this
Exactly.
is exactly how our brains
Just to
flow.
imagine.
We just let it go.
Yeah.
And that is when we wanted it to talk about our favorite products.
Yes.
So yeah, yes,
Let's take a break. Yeah.
Hello guys. We are back.
You want to tell them about the current suffering situation that you're living?
Yes.
With your irritated skin?
So my skin is very bougie. It does not accept anything that is not top tier. So I can't wear not real jewelry. I cannot put shitty ass perfumes. I can't do none of that.
Or oil-based perfumes.
Or
I feel like they're
oil-based
too thick.
perfumes. True. So I really wanted it to live the Arab dream, the Arab girl dream, and I got me what's this called? Musk, Egyptian musk, and it smells really good. I love it, and I got 5 of them. So I got the ambar, and like another oud ambar type of thing. I just went all out.
She really wanted to feel that
Yes.
Arab vibe. You
And
know?
I forgot that I am allergic to all this shit. So
Did you forget or you didn't even know?
no, when I was a kid, now that
Okay.
I'm living the thing, when I was a kid, I suffered from the same thing.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Because back home, we also do have these rollers.
I remember.
And when we used to go to my grandpa's house, they would have it, and I would just always get it, either that one or the other one that I loved. It had like a little wooden thing in it, and then you just put it on your arms. It smelled amazing. But I don't know why I went with that option, because literally, oud, when I smell it, I start sneezing. Like I'm
okay.
allergic to it. My mom, the same thing. I'm just inheriting everything from mama. So at this point, I don't know what to do. But yeah, I got one and I loved how it smelled, and I was just going ham on it. Like, my neck.
Rubbing it on her neck,
here,
chest, arms.
everything. And mind you, my arms, like from here all the way up there, I was just like,
She's like, it's adding a little bit
splurging.
of shine too.
Yes,
It's oily.
literally. And I was mixing it with my moisturizer, so I was just like, just going crazy. I was making some chemical shit into my skin. And I went crazy, girl. When I tell you I went crazy, and I just,
Oh
woke
my
up.
God.
A week after, I started feeling like
The
some
irritation.
irritation. And I woke up the next morning, and it was way redder. Apparently, I don't know if I was scratching myself when I was sleeping, or I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's just, it's really
Be careful,
bad.
girlies. Honestly, you should just be careful. Just because you weren't allergic to something doesn't mean that you will not be allergic to anything. Again, like one of my friends got peanuts allergic reaction at 27. All of his life, he eats peanut butter with
Shut
jelly.
up.
And one time he was eating peanut butter and jelly. He ended in the hospital.
Like a deadly one?
The deadly one at age 27. So he wasn't allergic to peanuts for 27 years.
That's a scary. You know what? My mango allergy, I didn't develop it until I was way older. Because when I was a kid, I would just like...
Yeah.
And my sister developed a mango allergy way later too. But
Yeah.
hers is like bad. She used to get rashes
Yeah.
and stuff.
So I really recommend with
So-
skincare, like anything that you're going to put on your face, close to your face. I mean, it's really hard with perfumes because like we just don't think about it. We just use them
Yeah.
right away. You don't know what's inside them. But oils, maybe you should just be more careful. Just put them on your arms and test them out for like a week.
And Thuraya was telling me on my arms, but then I also showed her on my arms is already getting irritated. Like I have a really,
Allergic
really
reaction. You cannot.
sensitive skin.
Yeah.
Anything I put on my skin, it either gets red or like even with my skincare, I have to literally, whatever I'm getting new, I have to try it a little bit on the side of my
Yeah.
face the first day, and I wake up in the morning and I see that there is nothing wrong with it, then I continue using it.
Yeah.
I just have really, but I don't know why, I just like the smell and I was just using it crazy. So
Yeah.
yeah, never again.
I can feel you because like it feels like burn. Even though I don't really get a lot of skin irritations, but when I do, it's painful.
It is. It's like I feel like
It's consistent itchiness.
yes,
Like you have to really take your mind off from it.
yeah. And my mom keeps like yelling at me. She's like, just tap, don't like it.
I
I'm like,
agree.
girl, you don't
I
feel what I'm
agree.
feeling right now. Please leave me alone.
It try to also itch something else. Like if it's itching you right here because it's irritated, it try to itch something
Does it
else.
work?
I
Oh, I'm gonna
swear
try this.
it's
I'm gonna try
mental,
this.
but it does work. I've tried it multiple
Okay,
times.
I'm just gonna be,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
That yeah, it's like I'm sitting right now and I feel very uncomfortable.
I feel you.
Very uncomfortable, and
Yeah.
especially like I have a long sleeve on and I'm just ready to.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank God we got
Take
a
a cold
cold
shower.
front like this.
Yes,
Front, not
I really
front.
got
Cold
lucky.
front.
Really
Yeah.
got lucky with this one. But yeah,
I'm
but
really excited for summer though.
me too. I want to go out more and travel, do like mini trips this summer. I feel like last
South
year,
America is the place to go. I love South America because it's so close to us.
one of them is definitely gonna be
Yeah.
us in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's gonna be something. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just want to have more weekend trips, take advantage of.
Miami.
Yes, I've never been.
Yeah, I feel like Miami's fun. Summer, I prefer Miami over California because California you can't swim in the ocean at
It's
all.
too
But
cold.
Miami, the water is really nice, and you can
Yeah.
like not Miami actually, just Florida in general because there are other places like Dustin is really growing, and it's the clearest water in Florida is Dustin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
My family been and they loved it and they always tell
I
me
actually
to.
like Florida too. Like
Yeah.
I feel like in the United States, I have 3 or 5 states that I really like. Yeah.
Not 4,
I don't know.
either 3 or 5.
I don't know. I haven't counted them, but I can definitely count them on my fingers.
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
just being silly
mean.
today.
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I can handle your
I'm
silliness.
just being,
That's not mean. It's just being silly.
No,
Tafe.
it's because I wanted to say another word that I shouldn't be saying. That's why I switched it with mean.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah,
Do you want to address your jersey? It's so cool.
thank you very much. The website is called Poly Roots.
I really
love
like
y'all.
this journey.
I love the
Jersey journey.
Thank you. I love the journey and the jersey. I love both. I saw it. It kept coming on my Instagram and
The
ads and
algorithm
stuff
knows.
because I love jerseys.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing I have is ton shit of jerseys. So sometimes I even wear like American football ones at work that I don't even watch. I just like how they look. But this one,
I'm very picky with jerseys. I have to like what's on them.
I have to like them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like how they look.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know. I have a Longhorn one that I wear at work, and everybody get pissed off at me because they all support Texans. But anyways, going back to this, I love it. It says Palestine.
In Arabic.
Yes, and it has a number 16 in the back, which I don't know why, and I'm gonna look into that because Thuraya just asked, and I really
And it says
don't know.
2016 here too, Republic.
Yeah, I think that's
So-
when they started it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there is only 2,700, I think, off of this jersey.
Oh,
and they
very
send it
limited.
To me. Very cute. They send it to me, and they send me the number of it,
That's
like
so
written
cool.
on it, and they have a pin of a Palestine
Okay.
map, a golden one, so cute. I don't know. I love it. It's very.
I like it. I like the colors. I feel like it's
Yeah.
very neutral. I like the cuts. I like the design.
It's amazing. The
quality looks
is
really
really,
good.
really good,
Yeah.
and it's very airy. Like it's very. Cold.
It's supposed to look like a jersey, and it
Yeah.
honestly, it looks and
Yeah.
it feels like a jersey.
Amazing. So
It's cool.
I loved it. It keeps coming in on my Instagram, and then I just went there, and they have a bunch of cool stuff. So this is not
Okay.
going to be the only thing that I buy
Nice.
from
So
you
you
guys.
like them.
Yeah,
Cute.
they're really good. The quality is good, and the prices are amazing, reasonable.
Nice.
So, yeah,
I like small shops.
yeah.
You find
they're
unique
like
things.
friends
Yeah.
that work together on this. So I just love
Cute.
supporting. It's very cute. Every time I wear this pants at work, they keep telling me that, I can't see you.
A
'Cause I'm
camouflage.
like camouflage.
You're
I'm
like, we're not in the
maybe
forest.
maybe that's the vision. So I can just be hidden in my desk and
Okay.
nobody, you know.
It's so funny how like camouflage in nature, you truly camouflage with nature, but in the streets and streetwear, it's like the attention grabber. It's
Everybody
completely the
looking at
opposite.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love camo
Me
prints.
too. I love
And
it
all
too.
camo prints, any shape, any color, the pixelated, the non-pixelated ones, it's just
I don't
weird.
know. I like the
The
Arab
traditional?
ones more.
Yeah.
Like those.
These are traditional.
Yeah, I love those. The lighter Iraqi ones.
Yeah,
That are
they're
the
really
same.
cool
I
too.
love those. I would love
You know
to have
what?
one.
I really want to thrift shop in Iraq. Like I truly want to go
Yes.
thrifting. It's just like I've never experienced thrifting in Iraq.
I
We
think-
only thrift here.
I think if we ever end up in Iraq together, we should do that.
Yeah.
There's one store that I really want to go to because it blew up. It's like a really big
Yeah.
thing. And they opened up a coffee shop now with it.
Nice.
It's called Sedis.
Okay.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So it's cool. I want to go to it. But
It's a very smart idea because nobody
Yeah.
has done it. Like everybody, like
in
it's,
Iraq, yeah,
yeah,
no,
like
nobody.
it's just a street of vintage clothing. There is no one store that goes and picks the nice pieces and put them into store. Here, there are a lot of them, which makes thrifting easier. You don't get a deal, but you get a deal in finding the item, the rarity of the item,
course,
or
yeah.
like, the
That's a
quality of
whole
the
nother
item.
job. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's nice that he started something like
It's
this.
very cool. And he's very creative. The person that runs it is very creative. So it was nice,
Yeah.
like refreshing. Also, people know him from this.
Is it he an actor? This is how
Now
he got
is.
known?
Now he is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
Because
thought
he
he
used to
started
do,
as an actor.
I don't know, honestly, but from what from the time that I started watching him, I've always watched him and he does like small scenes. And that's, I think that's how people caught him. Now he's in a big show and
okay.
like a very well-known Arab.
I think I saw
channel.
him acting. I think from acting.
Yeah, he does short series of
Okay.
acting on Instagram.
Yeah.
But maybe you've seen him somewhere else that I don't know.
I
I'm not
really think social media, when it comes to Iraqi people, they're really good, like with editing. Like
Yes.
I'm noticing a lot of good edits, a lot of good photographers. We
Yes.
appreciate creating high quality content in the Middle
Definitely.
East way more than here.
Yes, especially Iraq. Iraq
Yeah.
has always been very artsy.
Yeah.
The people are very, very
They
creative.
love entertainment and
Yes.
drama and creating
and
things.
we've always supported creative
Yeah.
things.
True.
It's just that there are the other community that doesn't support it, which is the minimal
Yeah.
amount of people.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody's afraid to express themselves. But if you think about it, majority of Iraq people actually really appreciate and support creativity.
Yeah,
Like
they
we
do.
have one of the biggest and the most important museum districts
Yeah.
in Middle East. So
It's just nobody talks about it.
yeah,
It's just
been
like there
dimmed
is
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, if there is no money being pushed into it, nobody's going to talk about it. It's all surrounded about money
Yeah.
and sponsorships and
True.
people caring or not caring about it.
True,
So that's
true,
what
true.
happens. It's very hard for them to monetize entertainment and art in Iraq.
True.
The idea of monetizing and living as an artist is very hard in Iraq because people don't put lights on it. They don't care.
Yeah.
They appreciate it, just don't care.
I feel like we also don't have the means to fund it.
Yeah. I
We
feel
really
like it's all
simply
that.
don't.
Yeah.
We don't. And also the currency there, it doesn't really do you much unless most of the creative minds are like people that have been living outside of Iraq and
Yeah.
then they go back.
I feel like
They
most
fund
of
it.
the people that I know who are starting small museums, small things that are related to art are from immigrants.
Immigrants, yeah. Like Iraqi,
Immigrants who
but
decide
they
to go
have
back.
been,
Yeah.
going somewhere to live. So yeah, it's we love art, and I cannot wait for Iraq to thrive even more and have more of artistic means. 'Cause
I'm literally giving it 5 years because
It's
I
gonna-
gave it 20.
Yeah.
So 5 years, and I feel like if nothing changes, then nothing is going to change. But if something happens, which I truly have a feeling of something going to happen, but I don't know, is it going to be the bad or like it, I have 50% here and 50% here. I don't know if the change is going to be bad or good, you know? Because
Yeah.
a change is happening for sure. Like even if when I talk to my people who live in Iraq, they keep telling me the situation right now is not stable. Like everybody is thinking something is going to happen.
But I feel I have a strong feelings that it's going to be to the better. People are being more educated about the
Yeah.
world, and we're becoming closer and closer
Yeah.
to the thoughts of the West that we've always wanted it. But I feel like people are realizing that this is not it. It's nicer to be authentic and be who you are, because
True.
they're being, I see a lot of people from Iraq that are being very creative, but they are also being awake from the idea that they need to
Interpret
Westernize.
Western
Yes.
culture into their own culture.
Exactly.
I know what you
Yeah.
mean. They're trying to create art that reflects the culture of the
More.
Middle East
Yeah.
more than the West. Before, it used to be the West. Let's just try to copy the West. Now it's like, no, we're learning from the West, but we're putting our culture into the art and the
Exactly.
work.
Exactly.
We want to represent our culture, which I truly appreciate more. And I find it way more unique and interesting.
Yeah, me too. Because like you could learn all you want from the West, but once you realize that it's just a fraud, like
Yeah.
there's nothing. The West has no culture, in my opinion. There's nothing. It's not rich. It just basically started a couple hundred years ago, and we have a civilization that has been there for 7,000 years. You cannot compare those things.
No.
So if we're just gonna
Yeah.
walk away from all of that we have, and just to copy something else that had just started, we're really putting our whole culture at a risk. So I think people are being very educated about that, and they're incorporating a lot of more of our own culture.
We're
into things.
learning how to preserve it in a way that is modern.
Yeah.
Okay.
And very creative.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just, I don't know, I'm very excited for Iraq to head that way, and I have a strong feeling that it's positive. And you know what, my cousin was sent me a video of a project that is going to happen in West Iraq, west of Baghdad actually, and it's going to take 24 years to build, and they're basically going to make the biggest garden in the world.
Yeah.
It's going to be there.
I think I heard about that.
I'm so excited. This is going to be amazing if it happens, really. And yeah, it's just probably like what they said is like it's going to be the biggest garden in the world, full of flowers and like a bunch of
I hope it happens
communities
because we
around
do
it.
have a thing in Iraq where they do present projects that never happen.
Yeah.
So I hope it truly happens and succeeds.
Yeah, but one of the, I don't know if he's an investor or an architect. He's an Egyptian, and he's involved in it. So you know that they cannot really bring somebody from outside, that they are in charge of something and then they bail on them. That's something like, you know what I mean, like strategic political commitment with another country. That I'm hoping they would really stick to the plan and allow it to happen, because it's going to be amazing, and it's going toward one of the biggest state in Iraq, which is the west part. So it's going to be.
I
great.
hope it happens because we need that.
Yeah,
we don't have a lot of parks.
It really is time. We do, but it's not nice. It's not that well maintained.
Yeah,
So I'm excited for Iraq to finally thrive.
cute.
It's time.
It's been self-sabotaging itself for years.
Oh, Iraq. Everybody has been self-sabotaging Iraq. Everybody and their mamas. So
For real though.
Yeah.
We ain't joking. Like that's a fact.
Yeah. So it's time for us to thrive. Y'all better chill.
Yeah. Like we spent most of our life outside Iraq. Like
True.
thinking about that really makes me okay, but not really okay. To be honest.
I'm not okay, to be honest. I need it.
I feel like we were forced to be foreigners. We are forced.
If we had the choice,
Yeah.
we in a heartbeat, we would stay in Iraq.
Yeah, like my whole childhood,
loved
I
it.
never thought about coming to the States. Like it wasn't a thought.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a thought that one day I'm gonna go to the United States and be living like an American person, you know, and be a foreigner. I thought that I'm going to live my whole entire life in Iraq. And I feel like this trauma, it's endless, you know, the thought that you were pushed outside your country.
Yeah.
I mean, we're thankful, we're blessed in so many ways, but again,
If we had the choice, we would have never left Iraq.
Exactly.
It's amazing to be in your hometown and you walk in the street and nobody has to guess where you're from. You feel at home. You feel safe. You feel
like,
surrounded
I wonder
by your
how
loved
that
ones.
feels. Like, I truly wonder how that feels, that everybody around you is from the same place that you are from. Like,
It's
everybody is the
scary
same.
to me to go back now because I know people are not going to treat me as I'm one of the
It will take
country.
time. I think they will, but it
it's
will
gonna
take time.
Yes, but also I'm always gonna sound different. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have a different accent. You know what I mean? Like it's normal. But I would have loved if I've never left, other than just going trips to different
Yeah.
countries,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
always had Iraq as my hometown.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, y'all think that because we went through war and it's like it's crazy and all of that, that we wouldn't appreciate it or love it or want to go back to it, but it's actually the opposite.
Yeah. If
We
the
would
situation
love to
was
go back.
different there and the lifestyle was different there,
Yeah.
we would be there. Like, I think every Iraqi person that is an immigrant somewhere else would go back. Like, truly would go
Yes.
back, because I know people in my life who they're living amazing lives outside the Iraq, you know, and outside the Middle East, but the minute that they think it's comfortable to go back, they'll go back. I know that for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I would love to do that, but if one day I have the chance, yes, I would definitely go back to Iraq.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine just waking up in the morning and don't have to even think about any other language, and you go outside and you just
It's crazy. I
sounds
don't even know how
insane.
that feels.
Yes, it sounds insane. Like last time I felt that I was 12. I don't recall how it felt. Like it just
And you know what? Every time I go to Iraq now, I feel like this is not home, you know? Which is sad.
Stop, because that's one of my biggest fears is to go and actually feel that, because in my head there is
I feel
no
like it's
other
only
place
natural.
that
Your
there
home is
would
the
be.
place where your life is, your job.
No,
Like, home changes.
yes, but I have
For you right now, home is the United States. Back then, home was Iraq. And I feel like home does change.
No,
No?
to me it's Iraq. It's always been Iraq to me.
Okay.
But I feel like because I always have this idea of me just being here temporarily. I'm never gonna be here forever.
For me, I feel like home changes for me, to be honest, depending on where I live, depending on where I'm a resident at. It's whatever country.
It's however I'm feeling comfortable at. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, the only other place that I felt that is Barcelona.
Nice.
I really felt like I went back at like 12-year-old little Yasmeen, just wanting to go out in the street and play and all of that. So to me, it's like how I feel comfortable in a place. I could never call the U.S. home. It's a place that I live in temporarily, and I'm, But yeah. Yes.
Well, hopefully we don't self-sabotage nothing in our lives.
Yes.
Or even if we do, we can recognize it at early stages and help ourselves.
Yeah, don't self-sabotage a person in your life. Don't self-sabotage your career, anything that you love or you see potential in, and don't let your ego in the way. Just, know what you like, know what's good for you, and go after it. Do not let your ego in the way, because it will have you lose a lot of good things in life.
And it's okay to stop things cold turkey if they're harming you. It's okay, even if it's your whole personality, even if it's your whole character. If it's not serving you, it's okay to let go of it.
Amen.
Cold turkey, the minute you realize, cold turkey. And don't self-sabotage yourself if you mistakenly broke that streak, It's okay. pick yourself back again and again and again and again, and then your habits will change.
Yeah. And one more thing, if you're afraid of the people in your life, if they don't align with who you really want to be, they will go away, and that is fine. No matter how much you love them, if they really loved you, they would allow you to be who you want to be.
I love it when
They wouldn't be in your life.
and I truly feel like the people that are okay with your changes throughout your life are the true people that you need to keep in your life. If people have anything negative to say about your change or stand in your way because you're changing into something that you know is benefiting you, then they're not your people. But if they have something good to say, they can say it in a good way, you know?
Yeah.
Even if you're doing something that maybe is harming you from their point of view and they want to add a comment, they can add a comment. But if they choose how to say it to you, they choose how to present their opinions to you, they choose whether they want to be with you and support you and carry you if you fall. But if these people are not with you throughout all these stages, they're not your people. And I feel like the older you get, the more you start realizing the people that see you in different stages in your life and can understand that you're going through different stages of your life are the true people that you need to keep.
For
Right?
sure. Yeah, it's true.
Honestly.
If they don't, then they're not the people that are meant to be in your life.
Yeah,
And
the worst
it's gonna
thing.
hurt, and it's gonna suck for like a couple of days, but you're gonna know that these are not the people that are meant to be for you, because if you allow them to be in your life and you self-sabotage yourself, then you are preventing yourself from more growth and from more experiences that could really, really make your life amazing.
You're not here to please people. You're only here to please yourself.
Yes.
And
That's on a whole nother episode that we had in like season 6 or 5, I think.
Probably.
So go back and listen.
Yeah.
Do your homework.
And that was it on self-sabotage. And our yapping session for this episode is coming to an end.
Yes, guys.
Thank you for listening to us today. We love you. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, follow us. We're getting really good numbers on Spotify. So if you don't follow us yet, go follow us on Spotify. And if you listen to us on YouTube and you want to listen to us again, go to Spotify. It's free. Absolutely free. Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
If you listen to us one time only every week, you need to get out of here. You need to do,
especially on heavy topics. Like I understand sometimes the topic is not topicking.
That's on growth and clarity.
Honestly, sometimes the topic is not worth listening to it twice and 3 times. But we do have topics that I truly feel it's so interesting to listen to it multiple times, because even I get to experience different things the second and the third time I listen to it. So I'm just saying,
yes,
we drop one video a week, but one episode a week is not
it. You can listen to it multiple times.
Exactly.
Or you can listen to multiple old ones to remind yourself of things that we've talked in the past.
Exactly.
Yes, we love you.
Also, thank you so much to the people that have sent us pictures of their products that we have sent for the giveaway. We appreciate it so much, and I'm really happy for you guys. And
yes, we are very happy that you love the products.
Yes,
Love you.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Have a blessed day.
Bye.